setup is so we're not meant to do this. We are not technical people. We're comics. We need to go back to the clubs. It's the only place we belong. There's a reason why we usually don't mix in the real world. Can't handle the real world. I have these big old earphones on. I feel like I'm like, I don't know, fucking DJ Clue. There we go, New York DJ Clue.
DJ
I
Clue.
feel like she is
DJ
such
Clue,
a
you're here.
nerd.
It's a religion. DJ Clue.
DJ Clue. Oh my gosh, mixtapes. Do
Back in the
kids have
day,
mixtapes
taking it
anymore?
back. Yeah.
Yeah, they're still out there.
They still out there?
Yeah.
Underground.
Yeah, most definitely.
So like the cool kids.
I don't know about. I guess you can say
Like
that.
it got real quiet.
Cool kid. I don't even know
Silence.
them. Ooh,
Cool
damn.
kids, I don't know them. Oh, I clearly do. Obviously, I don't know. I feel like this whole time, you know, at this time with everything reopening up, it makes me feel like I'm back in high school or like even younger than high school. Because I feel like high school you had like a group of friends you kind of stuck with, but before then, you'd have your summer, and then that first day of school. And decide like what kind of person you want it to be. like I can nobody knows me. I can be whoever I want. Maybe I'm the cute girl with the cool sneakers. Like that's how I feel now. I'm like, I can be whoever I want to be. I'm like, oh wait, they all know me. Like I'm definitely still me.
Wasn't you here last year?
Right, exactly. Like, why are you still here? My gosh. Oh man, who was doing drugs? Were we doing lots of drugs this
No.
past year?
Smoking
No.
weed, that's all. That's not a
Nah.
drug.
Smoking weed.
Smoke
Weed
weed.
all
Smoking weed
day.
is just, that's
Yeah.
not a drug.
420
That's
coming
good.
up.
I'm
That's
hungry
right.
right now.
Oh yeah, and you guys are close to getting it pretty much legal, right?
Legalized. Yep. Jersey's got it
Nice.
already. So we should get it.
That's what's up. I'm going to warn you now. The taxes are trash. Like legal weed
Yeah.
prices it's just bullshit. It's unbelievable. I think
I'll still go to the streets.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, no, they
I still
can't
got my
arrest you
connect.
over Zoom, right? Yeah, no, it's all about illegal weed. I love it. And also, I refuse to give the government any
My
money
money,
for the
yeah.
weed that I buy when they still have people in jail making them
For this.
money
Yeah.
because they got caught with weed. You want some of mine? No, fuck you. Like that's
Now
not
it's
happening.
legal, forget it.
Exactly. Like no, I don't know. We always try to, I feel like people always try to one up the system, but it's like, it's a little, I mean, the system one. Like we just need to all accept like the system one.
It's the big man and the little man. It will never change.
Is somebody talk? I'm sorry. I can't see the mic. What? Oh, Jeremy, was that you talking?
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, no. You're good. I just didn't know what's happening because I can't see anything. Which is much like my life, which is great. It's fine. I'm fine, by the way. I'm fine. I'm okay. This is good. Oh, what was I talking about? Drugs.
Drugs.
I still couldn't hear anyone, so I just keep going.
Marijuana.
Marijuana. Oh, that's what I don't have. My joint. By the way, I'm your host, so I will be with you for the entire evening. And
thank you for the invite. This is amazing, really. I never got invited to anything, really.
Oh, girl,
I'm a loner.
I kept seeing, like, my friends kept talking about all the invites they were getting to, like, these underground Hollywood Hill party. Oh, thank you for coming. But these, like, underground Hollywood parties and all this mess. And I never, ever got. The closest I got was, like, adjacent to being invited. Like, my friends getting invited. But I wouldn't go. Like, I'd be too scared. One, because I was a rational person who knew that coronavirus was real. And I did not want to get sick. And two, I didn't sneak into movies when I was a kid. Like, I'm not going to an illegal party at the age of 36. Like, I'm way too old to get caught at a house party. Like, I don't think so. All right, I think I'm getting the light, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So never too old. Never too old to get arrested. That's the attitude I like. All right. Well, I'm gonna bring up your first comic, and it's okay. Awesome. Your first comic is very funny. Get excited now. Get ready to laugh for the very talented Mr.
Yes.
Jeremy
Yeah.
Scipio.
All right, man.
Welcome, brother.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Yo, sound like somebody's in the bathtub right now.
No cap.
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad.
Yeah, somebody, you got to echo like crazy. Like, what
I think it's me.
did you?
No,
Did somebody,
I changed already. I left.
sound like a scary movie right now. Like, give me,
I left
oh,
the
that
bathroom.
sounds better. Okay. All right, guys. So, my name is Jeremy Scipio. This is my co-pilot, Jeffrey Baldinger, expert
What's up, Daph?
comedian. He actually was a character in the cartoon Doug on the Nickelodeon back in 1995. You see him wearing it.
It's still echoing, bro. It's still echoing. No cap.
Yes, I know, right? It is. Somebody, it's not me.
It's not me.
That mute button gotta get hit. You know what I'm saying?
Dang. Somebody, okay. All right, hey, yeah, now we in. All right, cool.
Better.
So anyway, Jeff is going through all my old jokes, so he's gonna be tossing me stuff from here and there. And yeah, thank you guys. You guys are, oh my God, you're lowering your stuff. You're listening to me. Oh my God.
We got
Yo,
it. We got it.
Yes, yo, who got the crispy ass hairline? That shit is tight.
Carolina.
Carolina? Oh,
Carolina.
Barbara, myself.
Carolina,
17
you
years
killing it right
myself. I did it myself, baby. 17 years.
Man,
of
I am
experience.
jealous. Yo, y'all don't understand. Hairlines is like, that's like
You
black
already
wealth
know,
right
that's
there.
life.
In
That's
the
life.
black community, you can tell how much money somebody got, how tight the hairline is.
It's hard.
All right, you got something?
Nah, bro, this hairline is expired, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Expiration
or just a recommendation. You don't need to pay attention to them. But
All right, joke number one, guys. Let's go.
doing nothing and getting away with it.
Oh man, my whole goal in life is to do nothing, get away with it. That's the only reason why I do comedy. Because you guys call it comedy, but I just call it lying about yeah, I don't know. But that's the whole hold on, wait, I got it. Because honestly,
Lying about the truth.
No. This year, most of you guys who are unemployment understand what I mean. Like literally, we all are doing nothing and getting away with it. That was the whole premise. Like I'm working hard to do nothing eventually. That's the whole point. Like some people say like that you're supposed to have a job. Like God made us to work. Like God made me to do fucking nothing on purpose for a long time. Okay. That was good.
I wish I got unemployment. I could not get
That sounds
unemployment.
so sad. Well, you have to work to get unemployment, dear.
That's right.
It's not.
I did work.
Yeah. It's not quite like a EDD. Like you have to do something first.
Yeah. All right. Gay is the new black.
Gay is the new. Oh my goodness.
If you don't think I like gay people, you really don't want to know what I feel about black people.
All right.
I didn't write that.
All right. They say gay is the new black. I'm like, black hasn't finished being black yet. And just in case you're upset with what I just said, if you think I hate gay people, you really don't want to know how I feel about black people.
I felt that. No cap. I felt that.
That was deep.
Give me another one before we.
I'm gonna give you even more. I'm gonna give you a bigger shovel. Men value increases with age. Women depreciate.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Boy.
He said men value increases as we get older. Women's value decreases. The proof is I'm at the age that all the women that were playing hard to get have to start freezing their eggs. And it's my solemn duty to waste their time. Literally, I make plans with women and break them immediately. On purpose.
Wow.
Damn, he being a flop
hey,
now. He baiting.
Let's go out Friday night.
He baiting.
Thursday, 11:59 p.m. I'm like, you know
Word.
what? I am busy. Let's
Word.
reschedule. What are you doing Saturday? Oh, before you finish, I'm busy then too. Next one.
That's crazy.
Oh, hey, you ain't had a baby yet. I'm the last one.
That's how you do it.
All right. Cowards. What's brave about running to the police to solve your problems?
I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote that.
You also wrote, kind of contradictorily speaking, you said, when I see a cop, I see a hero. Superman's never given me a ticket.
Wow.
No, it's what I said. That's how people think. Yeah, what people think. Yeah, I said when people say I see cops, I see a hero. I'm like, yo, Superman never gave me a ticket. I don't know. If that's what you call a hero. Anyway, give me something else.
All right.
Yo, I promise I wrote these things when I was way more immature.
Well, I want to hear your new take on this one. You have an iPhone now. This iPhones, and first of all, I have an Android, and if my phone gets stolen, I'll just get another one.
Oh no, but I'll say this before I tackle that.
Man versus, that's what you said.
I have people ask me like, oh, I'm an iPhone person. What are you? Like, oh, that's cool. I'm a person.
Enjoy.
I hate when people use inanimate objects to define the type of person that they are. Like, you mean with all the discrimination that's going on in society, all the issues that you can attach yourself to, your fucking phone is what you decide to base your personality of. I bet you are a Blockbuster, MySpace, and AOL person too.
Do this one.
Okay.
I want to read it because it'll give it away.
Okay, let me see. Why? Wait, hold on. Okay, I just gotta read this. Why, when men are being horrible, we call them abusive, but when women are being horrible, we call it dating?
Oh.
Wow.
What was I going through?
Definitely high school
breakup. I remember.
You gotta say
something.
I don't even want to explain. That's
You were
fucked
going
up.
through some shit, man.
Expand on that one.
Guess what, girl? He didn't pay for the meal and made me walk to my car by myself. Can you believe it? I also wrote, I'm the beautiful one in this relationship.
It's always true.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, yo. What's
All
up?
right.
Give me something.
Yeah. So,
Or should I just keep?
yeah, keep.
You know what? I'm
We
a
talk about banks being broke. They're supposed to be.
Let me see. They talk about banks being broke. Oh yeah. You remember during the recession when all the banks went broke and it was like, oh my God, they lost money. We need to bail them out. I'm like, yeah, talk about banks being broke. They're supposed to be. They're just supposed to hold your money. That's it. Like, hold my money in peace.
Let it be there when I'll need it.
Yeah. I said, why don't they spend some of that money that they're holding hostage? Banks are businesses too. Bankman. Oh my God, I was beefing with everybody back then.
And don't ask a grown man questions.
Don't ask a grown. I said that.
That's why they say men are liars. Accept the first answer. No grown man should have to explain himself or his actions.
Ooh.
That dated nicely.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
Say that again.
Oh.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I said, I don't know where I was going through at the time.
You were going through a breakup again.
Don't ask a grown man questions. That's why they say men are liars. Hello? What happened?
That was definitely a breakup.
Somebody get a text message? Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah. Don't ask a grown man questions. That's why they say men are liars. Accept the first answer that the man gives you. No grown man should have to explain himself or his actions. You can't raise grown folk. No man in this room should have to explain anything to anyone on this planet. This sounds like my rebuttal, like my lawyer's rebuttal to like a Me Too case that I got.
A bad rebuttal.
Like, wait, are you a grown man? You don't have to explain this at all. Oh, you know what? Real quick though, pointless liars. That's a story. I have a friend named DeAndre who you ever have a friend who just lies for no reason, like, but he'll hold on to it. There was this like literally like it was a motorcycle that drove up the street like we was like, oh man, that motorcycle was tight. He was like, yo, y'all, that was my uncle. What? No, seriously, that was my uncle. Like, get out of here, dude. He was like, hold on real quick. Hey, yeah, I told him it was you. Yeah, man, they didn't believe me. Told you.
African American.
Okay.
I've never been to Africa. How can you claim to be a place you've never been?
Ugh.
He wrote this. I
Yo,
didn't write it.
this is very old, dog. I've been doing comedy since the biblical days. I just want to let you know this is a scroll. I said I hate being called African American. I've never been to Africa. How can you claim a place you've never been? Sheesh. I just tell a story. I don't. This is gonna get me in trouble. When I first met, the thing is, amongst Black people, right? We all have this thing where we want to test how much of a coon the other person is. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be like, yo, you listen to Green Day, bro? Like, man, who you vote for? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know. So when I first met my girlfriend, it was something I said that made her feel like I was like a coon. You know what I'm saying? But I had to explain myself. But anyway, it was something along those lines where she was like, she said she considered herself African. And I was like, oh, what part? She goes, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, well, you're not from Africa. She was like, she said, but my ancestors from. I'm like, maybe, but you're from Cleveland. But okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is terrible.
I can't say
I
that.
thought you were supposed to be helping me.
I'm trying to help you.
Trying to get me more in trouble.
I'm trying to make sure
No,
that you
you're
own up and take responsibility for your actions. You wrote out.
Oh, let me finish this.
It's accountability culture,
This
man.
is accountability. Let me finish this real quick. So, my girlfriend, she at the time we had just met. This is like first date conversation, which is bad first date conversation. She's like, she was like, yeah, but you know, like you should be proud of where you're from. You know what I mean? That's why you know I claim Africa. And I'm like, well, why? I'm like, well, why do you claim a place that you've never been to? That's disrespectful to African people who are actually from there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't know if it's Ghana or whatever. And besides that, humanity all started in Africa. Like it's just a place. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dirt. Like God don't care about dirt like that. You know what I'm saying? Besides, the people who were there, who were taken advantage of and destroyed or whatever the heck you want to call it, they didn't call it Africa. You know what I'm saying? That's Europeans who destroyed the place. They named it Africa. You know what I'm saying? They raped the area and called it Africa. I was like, why don't you want to honor them? Why don't you find out what it's really called? And we've been together ever since. I think too much. Let's see. Yo, what are you what's that? What's her name? Melissa? What you cooking us? Why are we in your kitchen? I don't know. I don't know the tar baby joke. I'll be honest with you. It's sticky.
A sticky situation.
That's crazy. I wrote tar baby sticky situation. I don't even know what that means. Let me see. Black Butterfinger, closed conversation. Everybody doesn't want more. Oh gosh. I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Black man.
Do gated community neighborhood in jail.
Oh, well, that's actually that's that spot. Let me see. Where I'm from, when they say you grew up in a gated community, that means you grew up in a nice area. But in LA, that means they put your whole neighborhood in jail. I have a cousin who acts like jail is a nice place to be. He act like my cousin has been to jail so many times that jail is home. So when he's out, he's on vacation.
Oh,
Hey y'all, let me tell y'all, man. Well, when I get back home, it's nice out here though. When I get back home though. What's it? Oh my gosh. Yo, I have to turn this into a story. This is bad. This is so bad. Yo, they gonna get me, dog. Anyway, okay, I gotta tell the stories first. But then this is the moral. This is the moral of the story. So I dated this girl. I'm just saying her name. Her name was Asia, but she definitely looked like Africa.
Oh, well, I can't.
So the thing is, okay, man, nobody dislikes an aggressive woman, you know what I'm saying? But this girl is really aggressive. We went to see a movie what movie was that? I couldn't focus because there was a different movie going on between my hand and her pants. She took my hand. This is the first time this happened to me too. She took my hand and shoved it in her pants. So we was in a movie theater with people, you know what I'm saying? Like other people. They would guess.
Oh my God.
And I thought you go to the movie to see the movie and then talk about the movie after. I was young. She took my hand and at first she held it right here like this, whatever. It did. I guess I wasn't moving fast enough. So she was like, yeah, I wasn't moving fast enough. She was, and then immediately I went into this world where it was like I was in like this African safari, and I'm like trying to cut down like these weeds.
No.
Like, you know, the one get in your face, you're like, ugh. And then I finally got to it, right? And it was a black lagoon. And I was really thirsty. So I dipped my hands in the lagoon. and I was just thinking like, oh, what is this substance? You know how movies go. So I didn't even get to that part. I stuck my hand in the lagoon and I pulled it out and then it sucked me in. And I pulled myself out. And basically what I'm saying is, ladies, please shave. Just, you know what I'm talking about, all right?
That was the only problem.
Just shave.
Here's a nice one from 2010.
Oh my God, I've been doing comedy since 2010, guys. Sorry.
Taking it back.
2010, phone booths.
Oh, this is terrible comedy. This is bad comedy, guys. Y'all seen Telephone?
Just read it exactly how you have it written.
Okay, all right.
Y'all ever seen telephone booths?
Hey, y'all seen telephone booths nowadays? Aren't those like public restrooms in 2010?
Oh shit.
Fuck it, I just go. I know this guy who's anorexic. Not anorexic, anal. He takes 10 shits a day in a phone booth. I'm lucky to just get one off. Sorry guys. Yes, I'm sorry. I like to talk about purpose. Like Bruce Lee. That's a man who did what he was made to do. Because of Bruce Lee, I found out the difference between Chinese people and Japanese people. There's a movie called, it's like a Chinese Connection. You know what that movie's called? It's a movie, it's like the subtitle Chinese Connection. Anyway, I do remember this. Anyway, Bruce Lee is doing Bruce Lee shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like fighting people. He's fighting like 10,000 guys, whatever. And yeah, he kicks this one guy and he rips this guy's shirt and it just shows his nipples. And then the camera zooms in. He goes, you're not Japanese, you're Chinese. And the camera zooms in on his nipples. And I was like, you know what? Technically, I still don't know the difference, but I feel like it's in the nipple area.
This was 2010.
Oh man. But no, seriously, that was the movie. It was the point of the movie. Like it was like Japanese people versus Chinese people. All right, what did I say? But people don't realize how important the nipple is. Oh, people don't realize how important the titty is. Do you know the world is made of? Did you know the world is made of 3/4 water? And women outnumber men 7-1. That means for every man, there's at least 14 titties out there. That means that there are more titties. There are more titties on this planet than there are people.
You know what? I can't.
True.
It's true. There's more titties on this planet
because it's true.
than there are people. This was 2010, guys. I'm more mature now.
Such thing as dog ears.
I even wrote a whack ass rebuttal. I said, I see some of y'all brain waves are on easy bake oven.
The door?
Wow.
Who said the door?
This is crazy.
Go
I was so high I saw gravity. Oh,
Sorry.
I apologize if you're still with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs to get my phone.
What's up?
Want me to leave it with you? And then you want to come down with me and come back up?
Anyway, Yeah, throw that.
No such thing as dog eat. Dogs just die young.
Jeez, let me get that. Hey guys, did y'all hear that? Hey, okay, for you dog owners, can I tell you something, guys? There's no such thing as dog years. That doesn't exist. Dogs just die young. If you like, well, he's 4, but in dog he's 4 years old and he won't make it to 15. Some of y'all, I don't know. Some of y'all love dogs more than you love people. Some of y'all love dogs more than you love people.
What's this? What should I say?
I'm gonna just do the one joke from the set. Yo, it's funny. It's kind of cool that they had the Black Lives Matter protest all because the cops killed that one guy. But you notice that they killed, what was his name? George Floyd, whatever. I mean, yo, he got on the Laugh Factory thing before I did. Fuck him. Anyway, fuck George Floyd. No. Did I lose my fan base yet? But no, if a cop shot a dog, there would be no more cops.
You're not coming? I'm not gonna do all back up. Okay.
See, wow, that's crazy. Jehovah's Witness. First of all, I know Jehovah. That's crazy. Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah. First of all, I didn't know Jehovah was on trial. Jehovah's Witness better have a good alibi.
Jehovah was put on trial and convicted and nailed.
Well, I think Jehovah
is God.
Yeah,
Joshua.
Not you. Yeah.
Yeshua.
Did we lose everybody yet? Yo, what up, Dante? I can't hear you. But
what up? I was on mute. What up, man?
Yo, what's going on, dog? I'm like, did I lose everybody yet?
How long is the set?
I don't know. Did I get lit yet?
I'm still here.
How do you know when you're lit?
Because I'm hot, baby. Yeah.
Hey.
What's how you say my Keisha? Makisha? Yeah, what are you cooking, baby? I can't hear you, but you look good. What are you?
You said what? Jeremy.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. It's been, everything's like falling apart over here. I muted everyone, and so that's why they can't talk back. So I was trying to go because we couldn't figure out where like the baby in the background was coming from.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just run through this stuff.
Emotional men.
Okay.
Sorry, that's a awkward ass interruption to your set. My bad.
No, it's all good. You're God right now, so that's all good. I always knew God would be a woman. I just like winning bets.
Emotional men.
Emotional men. I hope you don't find a joke about you in here. That'd be funny.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Like, where's he talking about me doing that set in front of the cross? Come on.
All right, emotional men. I have a lot of emotional friends, always depressed. I get it though. Oh, was it? Yeah. I get it though. I'm very sensitive. If you're more sensitive than me, I can't say that word. All right.
What was this, last week?
Oh my God, this was definitely 2010. All right. I'm gonna go harder. Okay. Sorry, guys. Emotional men. I have a lot of emotional friends, always depressed. I get it though. I'm very sensitive. If you're more sensitive than me, you're a faggot. Man up. Don't call me at 5 a.m. I'm a boy. I have a penis. Why are you crying? I will tell people. I hate a man standing under me, asking questions in my ear. I don't know. Gosh, that feels so mean.
Yeah.
Don't call me at 5 a.m. complaining about your issues. Question. I give a person 5 question. I give a person 5 question limit. Then I say, I have no idea. Why don't you ask people who work? I don't know what to say. People do. Shit. Oh yeah. This is so mean. Fuck. All right. Pretty much I don't like answering a lot of questions. I give people 5 question limit. after that, no matter what you ask me, I'm be like, oh, I have no idea. Why don't you ask somebody who gets paid to answer shit like that? Sheesh, that's me. Okay.
Look at this comedy rap battle roster you got here. Hannibal Buress, Jeselnik.
Oh, come on,
Minaj.
baby.
Come on.
Come
Kira
on, baby.
Sultanovich,
Ran one of the hottest shows in the city.
Shang. Josh Meyerowitz.
Let me see. I'm dying over here. 40-year-old people who think that they have the world figured out. You're only halfway through. You're too old for the Bible. Too old for the Bible. Told me, oh, spare the rod, spoil the child. Oh shit. Fuck. I'm gonna try that. Okay. You ever heard the saying "spare the rod, spoil the child"? You know what it means? It means you're supposed to beat your kids. And Jesus said it of all people. Can you imagine Jesus going around beating kids? Jesus is like, my son, why do you show up for temple today? Get your ass. Let us pray.
Exactly. What would you actually do?
What would actually do? I don't know what that means. Yo, people say, what would Jesus do? It's like, what would Jesus actually do? I don't know.
Probably get crucified.
Yeah, probably just turn the other cheek.
And abandon his children.
And abandon his children. Wow. Are you really gonna go there? Da Vinci Code, straight up?
I'm just saying.
Chest hair or mustache on a woman is disgusting. Ain't no way a female has hair on the face and wash in their place. That's hygiene. That's a hygiene issue. I'm so sorry. Wait, hold on. Stereotypical crack. I grew up next to. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I hate the word coochie. I hate the word coochie. Don't it sound like a rusty old vagina? Pussy sounds soft and squishy. Coochie sound like an old woman saying, "Come get this coochie, boy." Oh man,
this is actually pretty supportive.
I should have quit comedy long
This is
ago.
like sex positive. If your daughter was a whore, you'd be happy.
If my daughter was a whore, this is a poem, guys. If my daughter was a whore, I wouldn't be mad. I'll just make money off of her. Same if my son was gay. I'd ask him how many dicks did he suck that work today? Cause I don't know this. I don't know. That's bad. They like to blame AIDS on gay people, but that's still not a good explanation for me. Like, does AIDS just appear whenever two men have sex? That doesn't make sense. All right. Let me see. I probably ran off of you guys. Oh, man, guys. All right, give me one more.
All right.
Give me one more. All right, we out of here, guys. One more.
Do you believe in ghosts? Sorry, that one. What makes you unique? Do you think spirits talk to you?
Forget it. I got it. Hey guys, my name is Jeremy Scipio. I'm gonna end on this note. I love when people go, hey, when this is all over, we're gonna hang out. Hey man, when this is all over, party at my place. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is never gonna be over. Ever. We're gonna be walking around looking like Mortal Kombat characters for the rest of our lives. Mask up. Anyway, all right, Jeremy Scipio, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! Awesome. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Aw,
Appreciate
I've seen you at clubs and stuff. Soon.
Thank you, Shayla. Thank you.
Are we going? Okay, cool. So is our next comic ready? Yes. Awesome. I'm going to bring you up. So I'm going to disappear. And then when you see me again, that's when it's the light. Just so you know, Dante. All right, guys, we are going to keep this going. And please welcome to the screen, Mr. Dante Chang.
What's up, everybody? Is everybody muted? No? Yes? I guess so. Yeah, everyone looks like they're muted. Why? Except for like one of y'all.
You all man?
Hey, Jeremy's a good looking dude.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, Jeremy's a good looking dude. Jeremy, you a good looking dude, dog. I was thinking about that when I was looking at you. You look like almost Idris Elba, almost. Like you
Almost Idris Elba.
Almost. If I was gay, I'd do all type of freaky shit to you. You know?
That's you're terrible.
No, man, I'm just telling the truth. Everybody else thinking the same thing, you know.
Yo, get us both canceled, bro.
What?
Get us both canceled, please. I don't
Man,
want to be canceled by myself.
Hey, you know we ain't do nothing, and that might just get us canceled. You know? That shit is crazy. Hey, they were saying, I read some of the comments on your shit. Somebody said, what somebody say? Somebody said, this is messed up, or what did somebody say?
Oh yeah, one of my jokes was messed up. I forgot which one. That was funny though.
I think from 2010 were messed up.
But that's the problem.
I think the Lagoon one. It was like that's messed up.
It's just jokes. You know what I mean? Like, when you're gonna have a problem with jokes. It's a joke. You would have a problem if you saw that in the movie. You know what I mean? You saw it in the movie. Oh, it's all right. It's a movie. But now it's all fucking. Somebody do stand up with that shit. We got less resources as comedians. All we got is a fucking mic, and we have to make y'all laugh and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, Caroline. What's up, Caroline Ramirez? Hey, where you at? I can't hear what you're saying. But if you close by, I need you to come give me a line.
Brooklyn, New York, Brooklyn.
Oh, fuck. I need you to get on a plane, come to LA, and give me a haircut. Cause look, this motherfucker needs some work.
Anytime, my brother, anytime.
Oh shit, I
Follow
need.
me on Instagram.
Follow me first, girl. Follow me first.
That's right.
Yeah, I need to get lined up. It looked like somebody took a blowtorch to this motherfucker. Somebody hit me with a blowtorch all up in here. You know? It's not good. That's not good. I need some more. You know, you see my bed and shit. That shit make me feel
that quarantine, baby, quarantine.
Don't make an excuse for my hairline, girl. It should be better than this.
I'm trying to save you, my brother.
It should be better than this. I appreciate that, though. I appreciate that. There's a lot going on around me. People don't respect the Zoom show. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I guess I got to deal with it. You know, motherfuckers. Right. Why y'all looking at the camera for behind me? What the fuck y'all want?
You got a whole crowd in the background.
Just playing games and shit. I'm trying to get 15 minutes of Zoom fame. God damn. Get out of here. Or do something. Shit. What's up, man? Yeah. What's up, man? What's going on, man? Sorry, I gotta say hi to people. I feel rude if I don't say hi if you walk by me. Especially if you one of the good people. There's good people that's actually walking by, but people like that is just standing right by me and just there. Look at that shit. Pretend to, man. Look, I realize. You know what, y'all? I realize something about myself. I need a.
Just keep it, put it there, huh?
What is that?
Yeah.
She's tired. The NHL is the freaking damn 3-4 states today.
All right, is everybody quiet now?
Yeah.
No, not really. Oh.
Trying to put it on 7, but how you recording? You can't change it?
It's a Lakers hat.
No?
I just seen your question. I see.
Well, I don't require what? Maybe Alex. I know what you.
Who's Alex?
Oh shit.
Gotcha.
I could actually hear you talking.
All right.
All right, we're good. We good?
Yeah, come on, we got this.
Tomorrow, what? What'd you say?
Come on, we got this. We're ready for you.
Tomorrow?
We ready for you right now.
Ready.
Start.
Who's talking?
With you for 20 years.
Come on, bring in the jokes. Bring in the jokes.
All right. I'm just talking to you, Caroline. That's it. You.
Nah, bring in the jokes.
Look, I realize I need a sign. As you can tell, I need something to show me when to stop eating. Because even after I'm full, I just keep eating and shit, right? I don't eat till I get full. I eat till I get tired. You know what I mean? Like, I eat till I'm out of breath. You know what I mean? Like, I eat so goddamn much. At the end of the meal, I sound like motherfucking Batman and shit. That's a good goddamn cheesesteak you got there. You get some price for the cheesesteak.
Yeah, I think we'll make it a 1.
Yeah, I'm in my shop right now. If y'all are wondering, that's why it's so crazy. But this is the thing. During all the protests, like during when all the protests was going on in LA, my shop got looted, right?
Oh shit!
By the protesters, it got looted. And when I got here the next day, 98% of the merchandise was gone. You know what I learned from that situation? That 2% of merchandise that was left over, that shit is never going to sell. You know what I mean? They even stole the goddamn toilet paper and shit. They're like, hey, you want that shit? Nah, leave that bullshit. Get that toilet paper though. Get that toilet paper. I was on the streets right now, you know. It's been crazy. Like, this has been a crazy year, man. Like, one of the craziest, like during the summer, my childhood friend passed away from COVID. It was hard, man. But the hardest part was I had to deal with his brother, and his brother was wearing this RIP shirt of his brother's face on it. Real big picture of his brother's face, RIP. He was wearing that shit for like 3 months. And there's nothing really funny about that, but in this particular situation, these brothers were identical twins. So it looks like you died, man. It looks like you tried to kill yourself and failed at it. You know what I mean? And I like to talk with people, you know, like people ask me, hey man, why you got that shirt on? I don't know. Okay. All right, now I'm going. Look, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about myself now a little bit. I was raised by women. See, there's always like women around me. You know, like I was raised by women. So whenever one of my boys calls me with an issue with his girl, I'm always taking her side, no matter how crazy the situation is. My boy hit me up. He's like, "Yo, man, me and my girl was arguing in the kitchen, and she stabbed me in the arm." I was like, "Yeah, but what did you do though? You must have done something." You know what I mean? When's the last time you bought her a lobster? When's the last time you bought her some diamonds? That's why she stabbed you, punk ass. You probably deserve that shit, you know? 3 weeks later, right? Her and a 9-year-old son jumped my man with baseball bats. They beat him up so bad, he had to go to hospital for 3 weeks. And I was like, man, but what did you do though? You must have done something, you know? You shouldn't whoop your ass for nothing, man. When's the last time you took him to the movies? When's the last time you bought some Louis Vuitton? Oh no, it's been a while. That's why she fucked your ass up, man. You know? And then a few weeks after that, like they got actually after he came out and all that, they got engaged to be married. And I thought that was really cool. But right before they were about to get married, he found out she was secretly a prostitute at night. She was an escort selling herself for $80 an hour. And I was like, damn. But what did you do though? You know, you must not been hitting that shit right. You know? You must have trash ass dick. That's why she doing that. You know what I mean? You trash, that's why she doing that, right? And you know, they stopped talking, they broke up, but we stayed cool. I stayed cool with both of them because in this time we became cool. She hit me up not too long ago, and she told me now she is now a transgender man. Go by the name of Julio. And Julio asked me to help Julio become a man. And I'm trying to help Julio, and I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I'm not doing a very good job because I keep trying to have sex with Julio. You know? Julio, why don't you come over here and look at these, you know? Before you get rid of them things, you know? You know, you might let me play with him a little bit, just a little bit. Julio show up with his fake ass mustache and shit. Looking cute as hell with your fake ass mustache. All crooked and shit. You know, all crooked and shit. Looking like the devil outside the hedgehog and shit, you know. Julio looking good. Julio just like to fight because look, Julio got in a physical confrontation. Julio did now ended up with a girlfriend, and now is dating a woman. And Julio got in a physical confrontation, and she choked his ass out like this here. Choked Julio out. Julio hit me up. I'm like, man, this bitch choked me out. I was like, yeah. What did you do though? You must have done something, you know. You ain't a lady no more. I can't be on your side now, you know. I ain't fuck with you no more, you know. I'm a, guys, can you please be quiet? All right. All right, so all right, they just loud. They just loud. I'm a little bit I don't know how to take Kanye West and what's the name, or Kim Kardashian are divorcing, right? And y'all don't think it's funny that they got divorced right before All-Star Weekend? You know that's funny? You don't think that Kim was like, I'm gonna file for divorce right before All-Star Weekend? You know, we all know what you up to. We know what you up to. You know, don't even try to bullshit us. You know. You know what I wanted to myself? What has seen more black dick? Kim Kardashian or the Popeyes men's bathroom on Crenshaw Boulevard? I be wondering that shit, you know? I don't know. It's a close call, you know? But like Caitlyn's mother, second mother now, right? Caitlyn Jenner is considering, I heard, cutting off her dick. And I think it's a little too late for that. You're about 40 years too late. You should have made that decision a while ago. Because if you do it now, this shit's not gonna look right. You know? You got a brand new pussy. Next is old asshole and shit. Asshole old as a You know what that shit gonna look like? That's just gonna look like a bright new shiny penny. There's some old ass roast beef. What the fuck's going on? Man, you gotta deal with that. You know, you gotta chill. Yeah, I want to talk about my I want to tell you a little about my neighbor, man. My neighbor's a really cool dude, you know. He comes to a lot, you know, when we were doing live comedy, you know, he was coming to a lot of my shows. You know, I see him so many times in my shows. You know, I see him so many times in my shows. I can see him lip syncing my jokes and shit, right? That's how much I've seen this motherfucker. But I love him because he's so supportive, you know what I mean? But like he got mad at me the other day, man. He was like, "Hey Dante, you know, I come to your shows. I never seen you post any of my videos online. I never seen you come to any of my movie premieres." He was like, "Why the hell not?" I was like, "I don't know, Dale. Maybe because you do gay porno, you know what I mean?" I can't post that shit. You know, I would. And then one day he got really excited because he was working with some famous porn dude or some shit. And he wanted to show me the video. He was like, "Hey, I just shot this scene today. Let me know what you think." And I was like, "Man, I can't watch that. I want to support you, but I don't know if you're doing a good job. I don't know. I don't know how to rate that shit, you know?" Sorry, but I don't know what to do here, you know? So what else is going on? All right. Let's see. I want to talk about this a little bit. I want to talk about Frazier Glenn Miller. Anybody know who he is? Nah. Frazier Glenn Miller is Grandmaster Wizard of the racist organization, the KKK. Frazier Glenn Miller. And Frazier was, okay. Thank you, baby. Thank you for coming in and giving us your time, baby. Thank you, baby. Where you at, baby?
We in Jersey.
Oh, hey, baby. How you doing? I can't really see you, baby, but hi. It sounds cute. Well, most babies are cute. If you got an ugly ass baby, I feel sorry for you. Why are you jogging across behind me? It's still, they can still see you. It's not like they can't see you. Why? Everybody fucking with me, man. Why everybody fucking with me, man? Shit. All right. So I was talking about Frazier Glenn Miller. Frazier Glenn Miller is head of is a grandmaster wizard of the racist organization, the KKK. And Frazier was caught with a black male prostitute. Black male prostitute. One thing's for sure. This guy's not very good at his job. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's not very good at it, you know? And then look, I was interested in this story intrigued me. So I watched a video on Frazier. And Frazier, they asked Frazier, they were like, how could this happen to you when you are who you are? Grandmaster Wizard for the KKK. He goes, well, I actually met the Lord, man, so I could beat him up. But then one thing led to another. I was like, what? That's a terrible. You couldn't think of something better than that. It's like, God, you had all night to think of a good excuse, and that's all you could think of, you know? I just wonder how it went down, though, you know? Frazier was probably down where the gay prostitutes hang out, you know? And, you know, and he was like, what you doing around here, boy? Prostitutes like, Frazier, why do you say the same thing every time you come around here, you know? Frazier's like, I hate you. I hate your smooth chocolate skin. I hate the way you dance. You know what? I like the way you dance. All right, how much? And then they said when they caught Frazier and the male prostitute, that they caught him in a pickup truck having raging sex. I don't even know what that means, raging sex. You know, I don't even know what that means. And the crazy thing is they was in the back of the pickup truck. You know what that means? That, you know what else? Frazier isn't really very good at coming out. You know, how about just a family meeting? You know, you didn't think of a family meeting maybe? Tell everyone, oh yeah, guys, yeah, you know, I like black dudes. You know, you had to fucking do it in the back of a pickup truck. Goddamn, Frazier. You was like, Frazier was like, basically like, I can show you better than I can tell you. You know what I mean? But this is the thing. Right? I think about the situation. I don't know why. I think about this all the time, like at least once a day. And I think to myself, I'm like, man, I lost my thought because I got really high before this, and I'm like not it's not all clicking. And now the ladies behind me are laughing at me, making me self-conscious and shit. You know, that's not good. That's not good. So now I'm also telling you guys, if you come to LA, this is a brothel now. This is a brothel, and if you guys want to come, it's $40 a pop. You know, if y'all want to come down, you know, yeah, man, you know, we got all types of women in here, you know. This is this. Why you guys looking at me like what I'm saying isn't true? Oh, okay. All right. Well, guys, that is my time. My name is Dante Chang, and thank you very much. Well, maybe it isn't on my time.
Right. Sorry. Here I am. Very funny, Dante. Give it up for Dante. And why are you talking about my?
Thank you, Dante.
Why are you talking about my girls like that, Dante?
What?
Why are you talking about my girls like that?
Oh, because they were being loud behind me, so I couldn't just let them get away with it.
I see. I understand.
Yeah. That's why I had to sell them off for $40. I already got some DMs.
All right, you're done, Dante. You're done. You have been canceled in more ways than one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Yay. All right. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, my tech guy is spazzing the fuck out. He's gonna kill me after this. All right, all is good. Are we still having a good time, everyone? I believe I muted everyone at one point, and so if anyone wants to unmute themselves, we just ask that you put on your video so we can see you laugh. But yeah, feel free to unmute yourself, and then you might get muted if there's like some interrupting noise or something. Right?
Thank you so much for the time. I'm having fun.
You guys,
thank you.
You guys are awesome, by the way. I really appreciate this. It's been a long time since I've been able to feel any kind of, interaction at all. It's nice to know what
just pass me the blush. Just pass me the joy.
Right? Exactly.
Just pass it over here. Come on.
It's not fair. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. I have been told to stretch, so I can stretch. We can do that. Ooh, what are you eating? That looks good. Oh no, I thought it was ice cream. Never mind. I'm stoned. Oh gosh. So yeah, it's been an interesting year, right, guys? I've decided I like white people. I do. I like them. I have one for a father. I date one. I think they're great. I think I might be at my quota though for white friends. It's not that I don't want, the friends that I have that are white are great. Like I said, I like them a lot. I am starting to feel like I'm like their starter black friend or something. Like, I can't answer 100% of all your questions about, is this racist? Like, first of all, if you're ever about to ask the question, is this racist? The answer is yes, it is racist. And it's like, I want to tell my comic friends, like, just grow balls and just make it funny. And if you are trying to make a racist joke, then yeah, you're racist and you should stop. But I don't know. It's just a lot of free work that I've noticed people asking for. What? Google's a thing, guys. Google's a thing. It's much funnier in person. I promise. It doesn't sound as preachy. They're like, this social. She's not. Oh God, I can't even. Okay, let's talk about something else. God, who got like quarantine thick? Who put on like some curves for this year? I tried. I knew I was gonna get an ass, and it did not. I got hips. I think I was sitting too much. I think like you're supposed to actually work out.
I got a belly.
You got a belly. You know what? I did too. We must be on the same workout plan.
I'm like, every time I eat, I just went straight to bed, and I wake up like, oh shit.
That's the problem. It's like zero cardio. But I was determined. I don't know. I keep thinking, my friend got a Peloton, And I heard everybody was talking about, they were like, oh, Peloton, it's like you're addicted to working out. You won't be able to stop working out. You just look for a reason to use it. I'm like, okay. I get on there maybe like 30 seconds and I'm like, no, this shit sucks. It's just like exercising, just like everything else. This sucks. I had a girl tell me once I could get ass by doing 500 squats a day. I was like, get out, leave, go away from me. Stop telling me things like that. 500 squats a day? Are you kidding me? I don't know. The only reason why I am this size is because of drugs. Honestly, it's just lots of cocaine. I live in Hollywood. What the fuck? You want me to work out? I honestly think my heart would. It's not meant for that. It's not meant for exercise, guys. Oh, you guys want to meet my cat? He's been what's driving us crazy. He has like knocked over everything. He's the tech support guy. Hold on just a second. He's a big cat. Ralphie, you're famous. Oh my God. He literally, we live in a loft. He like balances the beam of the railing, just goes running back and forth as if he just knows for sure he has 9 lives left. I don't understand. Anyways, cat humor. That's what's happening. Oh God, guys. Are you ready? Okay, I'm super excited. You're doing okay, yeah. Has anyone watched the Grammys? I feel like this is a similar experience. I don't know. I feel confident in that if anyone's not watching the Grammys, you are not missing anything because this is Grammy level production right here. All right, you guys. I am going to bring out your headliner. It is his birthday today. Make him feel welcome. I'm so excited to bring him out here. Taylor.
Hello, everybody.
Well,
I hope everyone's
hello.
having a good time.
Happy
Hello.
birthday.
Thank you very much. I just turned 21. I'm very excited to start drinking.
Really? I just turned 20. Like, yeah.
Really? Have you started drinking yet?
I've been drinking.
Good for you. Start early.
My mom looked me in the eye and called me an alcoholic. I'm like, wow. I wonder who I got it from.
Probably your parents. It's
Yeah.
genetic. Or the bottle, one of the two.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Do you drink beer or liquor?
Yeah. Like
It's good to get the drinking out of the way when you're young. At least you get drunk and then you could sober up and you'll still be young enough for people to care. If you got like really drunk, like in your 50s, people would just be like, no, we don't care. You have
Beer or liquor? What's your preference? Beer or liquor?
I drink both.
Into a joke.
I drink both. Like I drink most when like it's cold, extremely cold, because it's keep my body warm, you know. And then I step in school.
I remember when I used to lie about why I drank. I think I said I can't remember, but I never tried I was cold. I like that. That sounds believable. Some people say like when they get sober, they go, I have an allergy to drinking. I always found humorous. Like I'm allergic to drinking. It's like, I'm allergic to jail too. That makes sense. It works. But I used to drink a lot. Used to do a lot of drugs, and I stopped. Yeah, people were very.
Oh, you're a quitter. You're a quitter.
I know. They were just as supportive as you, and I was just as happy to hear their voice as I am to hear yours right now. But I remember when people asked me, "Why did you quit?" and I said, "Eh." And then they said, "How?" and I said, "I went broke." You'd be surprised how supportive people are when you have no money to give to them.
Wow.
My dealers were all on the same page. They're like, it's a good time for you to change. I used to like I kind of miss drugs. I gotta tell you, I do. Not really, I guess, but a little bit. I miss my drug friends. I'll tell you that. They were more fun than my sober friends. Like, when I was doing a lot of drugs, my friends would call me and it was exciting. They're like, dude. And I just knew like I was not going to be waking up in the same city. Now my friends have conversations like, "Did you see that movie on Netflix? Did you see it on Netflix? It was so good. Did you see it? It was. I read the book too. Oh, it was really enlightening. Oh man, so good. But I now that's what I do now. Now I read books and I watch movies, and sometimes have you heard that saying? The book is always better than the movie. People like to say that. Like, the book's always better than the movie. That's not true. I mean, it's mostly true, but like I read this book. And I saw the movie. It was called Backdoor College Teenage Nurses, Volume 16, Blowjob Patrol. The movie was better than the book. It was considerably better than the book. I love how I'm looking at, I think it's the audience or it's a stone panel of old like icons. I feel like I'm getting disapproval from the icon community. Like I'm in a trial of my peers and the jury is all icons. And I'm like, this is not good. Because I can't tell if they like it or not. They're stone-faced. So I'm out here in Los Angeles, which is exciting. I used to live in New York. I'm from New York. I consider myself from New York. I used to live in Astoria back when it was, apparently it's trendy now, which blows my mind. You guys live in Astoria? Anyone over there from Astoria? No one can afford it.
That's right. You in Astoria? Fresh Metals in the house.
Fresh Metals? Man.
That's right.
I've been gone for a decade. I don't even know what Fresh Metals means. I feel like I just missed some cool slang or a store name. I'm not sure which.
Nah, right by Flushing. Fresh Metals, brother.
Oh, yeah. Meadows. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I completely missed that. My bad.
Yeah, Casino Boulevard, Queens College.
Yeah, I say things like forget about it, non-ironically. Then I moved out to Los Angeles, and if you ever say forget about it in Los Angeles, they just start giggling. They just
really.
Yeah, and you want to punch them, but if you look like me, you don't do that because I might be tough, but I'm not tough enough apparently to win fights. I have a face that people want to punch. I got that feeling. You ever see how people look at you and they're like, well, maybe not you, but for me, they look at me and they're like, I could take him in a fight, and they can't. I never lost a fight. I never have, and it's always surprising. But I'm good because I know how to fight. Anyway, do you know how to fight?
A little bit, not much.
That's how someone who knows how to fight talks right there. I just know a little bit. It's like, oh shit, this guy's like a black belt in something scary. And that laugh also, that laugh totally validates my thought of, that's not the laugh of someone here to rescue you. The key I always found was to get them in a headlock, but not get them in a headlock, like have them get you in a headlock. And then just grab them by the balls and accuse them of something kind of gay. Like, dude, did you just touch my dick? And they're like, they get disoriented. That's great. It's the best. And then by then I run. Actually, it's fun. The last time I got into a fight was in New York, and it was at 79th in Amsterdam on a place called Bourbon Street. And I don't know who this guy was, but he must have felt like a superhero at the end of the night because he knocked out not just me, but my two other friends, all three of us with one punch each. Like we walked into like a professional boxer, and like. I used to when I would drink, I would get like that kind of drunk rage, you know, where you get like real strong and angry and you're like, you talking to me? You run at somebody. But the problem was it never lasted like long enough to get me into the fight. It got me to the fight, but then it would dissipate.
And that was it.
Yeah, that was it. And I'll never forget. I was running at this guy because this guy punched my friend. I saw his glasses flip across Amsterdam Avenue and I was drunk. I'm like, what the fuck his ass. I ran at him. My last thought I remember was, I don't want to fight this. And then I woke up. On the ground. And my buddy was next to me, my third buddy, and he just looked and goes, did we just fight a ninja? And I was like, yeah, dude.
A magic trick, right?
Oh, yeah. He made 3 people disappear. It was pretty phenomenal. But it was our fault. We were talking politics. It was like when I was younger, I used to talk politics with people, which is just, there's no win. There's no win in that. Like there's no one's like, I'm happy that you told me about your views on politics. Because unless they agree with you, they're just like, I hate you now forever. And so it's I quit doing about it. And then what the worst part is then politics became like so relevant, like with all this, you know, few elections and all the brouhaha in DC and of course masks. And
forget about it with the mask, right?
How do people feel about it? Like out there, like out here, it's weirdly ambivalent. Like some people feel you should, some people wish you didn't have to. Some people feel it's like a persecution, and it all kind of skews around politics for some reason. But no one's like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, has anyone ever mentioned the fact it's not that big of a sacrifice to wear a mask? Like,
well, in New York, it's crazy because, you know, depending where you at, the subway, the bus, You know, it's crowded. You might have one of those like outrageous nut people that, oh my God, they'll come up to you. Oh my God, you don't have a mask on, and make like a big political scene and statement, and
they get in your face, and it's like, dude, 6 feet, 6 feet, 6 feet.
Yeah, right.
Tell me personally, I'm gonna miss wearing masks. Like out here, I love wearing masks. Like I originally was like, I'm not really for this. This is kind of stupid. But then I realized it gives me a free. You know, say like masks. I want my freedom. I don't want to wear masks. Like masks gave me so much freedom to do things I never did. I like use electric scooters now. There are these like dumbass little electric scooters that like all just like little 20-year-old kids like use. Well, I would never, as a regular adult, I would never use them. When I was wearing a mask, I'm like, hell yeah, I loved it. Masks are free. I don't have to pretend like I like anyone's jokes anymore. I can just stare at them. Just be like,
no more bad breath.
No, well, my breath is kicking strong sometimes, so it helps it, yes. But I don't think an N95 mask could even stop my breath sometimes. It's less than 0.3 microns. I do, however, like the fact that like the anonymity is great. Like, you know who should have worn masks, by the way? I don't know who said this, but you know who should have worn masks? The people who went to riot at the Capitol. Like that was a prime time to cover your face up. But luckily, every single one of them was like, we're not wearing masks. And it was like, all right, well, you know, choose your own adventure, I guess. But I just hope that everybody is alive. That's how I say. I like, some people think it's real, some people don't. I just want everyone to be okay. Like, and that's it. Like, I'm willing to wear a mask like an idiot and be wrong and be totally wrong. As long as somehow I don't kill anybody. I'm totally down with it.
The last call ladies at a bar.
Yeah, I've done dumber things. So like I'm fine with that. What was that?
The last call ladies at a bar.
Last call ladies at a bar? Is that what you have a mask on your face or a mask on their face?
Yeah, they're looking incredibly gorgeous with a mask on.
That's true. It's a good point. I used to DJ in New York and man, after like 3 a.m., holy crap, there's nothing out there for anybody. Everyone should just go home. I mean, I like the places open till 4 and 5, but like after 3, it's like you're up to no good. You know you should be in bed. But you still do it. And the problem is like you meet the most fun people at 3 in the morning. Not the best people, but man, the fun people. That was my favorite.
The city that never sleeps, New York, New York.
Yeah, because of coke and crystal meth. That's why that city never sleeps. That and that because everyone's keeping an eye out. Get away from it. You know what's funny was I was thinking I used to do a lot of drugs when I was in New York, which was fun. You know what drug was always surprising to me? Like I like cocaine, even though it kind of lied to me. It told me I was gonna have a lot more fun than I did. Do you know what I did wrong with cocaine?
What'd you do? What's that?
I never drank alcohol with coke.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah, I know now. Like, you don't understand? Like, I did it for a while, and I would always drink. I'd get some coke, and then I would never drink anymore. And I would be like, I don't like this. Like, it's making me sweaty, and my teeth hurt. And I'm like, they're like, dude, are you drinking? I was like, no, why? Yeah, so I totally ruined it. I totally ruined my coke years, which is, I guess that's fine. I did ecstasy. That was the drug I liked the best of all the drugs. If you haven't done ecstasy, anyone out there, do it. Go ahead and do it. It's just I think it's fair to say when I say it's the greatest thing you'll ever do. The first time you do ecstasy, better than anything you're ever going to do in your life. I include having a child. I include graduating from college. Anything you could think of. Ecstasy,
only the first time.
Yeah.
Only the first time.
I remember this is how good ecstasy was for me. I did ecstasy once, and I was in Los Angeles. I did ecstasy. I got pulled over by the cops, high on ecstasy. And that police officer is one of my best friends now. That is how much fun I had on it. I jumped out of the car, and I'm white, so that kind of helped. And I was like, hey, come on, give me a hug. And they're not happy. They're not prepared for you to be like happy there to see them. That's all. I am super white, by the way. People keep mentioning it to me, how white I am. And I'm realizing now that white people have done us. But am I in a cult? No, I wish I were. I'm starting my
white on the West Coast?
Yeah, I know. I'm super white out here.
You look like a Mormon.
I do look like a Mormon. You are right. Yeah. And I don't understand the idea of Mormonism, though. The idea of having multiple wives is like less pleasant of an idea than having a wife. Does that? I don't understand. Like, I want one. No, I want 2 or 3 or 4. I know they're not all polygamous, but I just can't figure out who thought that was like a selling point for a religion. Like, you know what we can do?
Like
somebody had a wife who didn't nag.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. Maybe. But then I just think of it this way. Like, why not just like, if you have the ability to put into your religion the fact that you get to have multiple wives, why not just put into your religion that you get to sleep around? Like, wouldn't that be the same like thing. Like, I mean, like I don't get why they it was like a compromise somehow. It's like, all right, I want to sleep around, but also I'll marry them. I'll make them honest.
There's no room for honesty in religion.
What was that?
There's no room for honesty in religion.
That's a good quote. I like that quote. I am some people say they're spiritual, but they're not religious. I'm actually religious, but I'm not really spiritual.
Say, oh God, oh God, oh God, right?
Well, that's just I like to see that's true. Maybe that's what it does, get you into heaven, screaming out God's name during sex with me. I don't know, maybe. If anyone wants to find out, I'll be posting up my address and to be like, hey bro, I'm here. Like, oh no, should have specified gender. I like the idea of, I'm a Catholic, first of all. That's my bias. I'm a Catholic. I like being a Catholic. I like having rules. I like hell. I like the fact that if you screw up in my religion, there's a chance you could go to hell. I like that. I like the danger, the aspect of danger.
I like wine.
But yeah, but why? Because I'm going to heaven. Wine. Well, yeah. Wine's okay, but that's not really a reason to go to church. Just for the wine. I guess actually, technically, the entire Roman Catholic Church would disagree. They'd be like, "That's the whole purpose of it is the wafer and the wine, bro. You missed the point." Like, yeah, you're right. The wine's okay though. Why is it so terrible? Like, you never have.
They give you Welch's now. Now they give you Welch's. Yeah, they give you grape juice.
Well, that's the body of Christ is a wafer. The blood of Christ is wine. I don't know if the blood of Christ should be grape juice. Like, I feel like somehow that's sending the wrong message. I don't know.
Yeah, from concentrate.
You're not from yeah. My God's not from concentrate though. Wouldn't that be clear? Like, this is from concentrate, isn't it? Yeah. The blood of Christ. Delicious.
Grape juice.
Grape juice with. They better have at least sugar. There better be sugar in the grape juice at least. It'd be terrible otherwise. The blood of Christ. Sip, sip, sip. Oh God, this is bitter. Then you go to heaven.
You're diabetic, you're dead.
That's true. But at the same time, you're saved. So it works out at the same time. It's like, oh, I'm gonna die. It's like, yes, but you'll go to heaven. So,
yes, and with a buzz.
Yeah, with a buzz. It's funny. I always think about like they say like Jesus is do you think Jesus was white or black? I've been thinking about this a lot. What do you think? Jesus was white or black, or was he something else?
He was Puerto Rican. He was Puerto Rican. From
of course, in New York, of course, Jesus was Puerto Rican. Of course, he was.
Yeah, Jesus was Puerto Rican from the Bronx.
His mother was named Maria, after all. Yeah, I guess that's the truth.
Right?
That's true.
See, he was from the Bronx.
Yes, the correct pronunciation is Jesus.
They're literally. Mexicans have snuck in everywhere, every single place ever. Oh, out here, by the way, we don't have Puerto Ricans in California. We don't have Puerto Ricans in California. We have Mexicans. Also, we don't have Italians. We have Armenians. It's like a weird transposition.
Wow.
You see, me, I'm Puerto Rican and I travel. I'm from the Bronx, but I live in Fresh Meadow, Queens now. But everywhere you go, there's Mexicans, except any other Latin.
Oh yeah.
There's always taco places in the Bronx.
Well, actually, no. So here's the thing. So I grew up in Orlando, Florida, right? And so in Florida, there's Puerto Ricans and there's Cubans, but most of the two of them, some Dominicans. There's no Mexicans, right? So if you ever said like, "Hey, that guy's Mexican," you just said a racial insult, right? So that's just how it was. But in Los Angeles, people are Mexican, and it was such a weird transition to be like, "Hey, the guy's Mexican," be like, "Dude, that's insulting." Like, no, dude, that's insulting. Being like, all right, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was trying to be open-minded and I was still being. I'm not Puerto Rican. What is Puerto Rico? I mean, is it just Puerto Rican? Is that just me?
Yeah, pretty much Puerto Rican. When you say Boricua, it's because Puerto Rico used to be called the island of Borinquen. So they say Boricua.
Meaning I'm from the island of Borinquen?
Yes.
Nice. You could totally be
like if you're from Paris. Like if you're from Paris, you would say you Parisian. So if you Boricua, you're from La Isla de Borinquen.
You know, you're like the best ambassador of Puerto Rico ever. Like that's the most perfect. That is how the voice I want to hear to learn about Puerto Rico. I love it. It's perfect.
That's right.
Oh my God. Sometimes I miss New York. This is one of those times. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot how exciting people were. It was great.
Hey, how about the dollar slices on every block? How about the 24-hour stores on every corner?
You know, I'm beginning to believe is that there's a pizza places in New York aren't actually being honest. Because have you ever seen a pizza place that's not been like, we're the second best pizza in New York? No, they're all tied for first. There's no one who's like, I'm third, but I'm proud of my bronze. Like that's not one. They're all like,
yeah, right.
like,
Everyone's number one.
Yeah, I think it'd probably be someone would say Ray's because there's like a every
No,
third
no.
pizza.
The secret is when you're hungry, they're all number one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
My favorite was La Familia.
That's right.
I like that one the best. That was the one I liked the most. There's a one up near Columbia that has slices of pizza when I was there that were like a blanket, and it was like $3. And we were like, how can you do this with ingredients? Like it made no sense. And then we saw like it'd be a line out the door. Or you know what the best place was? My favorite place to eat in New York was Neptune Diner. You ever been there? It's in Astoria.
Neptune Diner. I know that.
It's on the N train. It's like the first stop in Queens. Well, sorry, it's the last stop. It's on Neptune, Ditmars. So
yeah, Ditmars Boulevard. Yeah.
Yeah. So check it out. It is the only place on earth I've ever seen. It's a diner. At 4 a.m. on a Saturday, it has heavy duty security like a nightclub. Like it just blew my mind. And a crowd, just the biggest crowd. And it's just like I miss that so much. That was such a good place. I remember I would love to walk out of there and be like, that was a good meal. Let's run for our lives. Someone's trying to rob me. That's always how the feeling.
Yeah, right. Somebody's gonna hijack you for your pizza, huh?
Yeah, dude. You know what's crazy? I lived in a bunch of bad neighborhoods in New York, and I don't know what it was about me, but I never got hassled. And one time someone said, it's like, you look like an undercover cop. And I was like, really? You're like, either that or a spy. And I was like, oh shit, that could be it. Like, but someone said I look like somebody else's lawyer. Like I'm there for someone. I'm the lawyer for somebody.
If you're white, they either think you're a junkie or a cop.
Really?
Either that or a lawyer.
That's true. I think a lawyer probably is what kept me safe. I don't know if I have a junkie vibe, but maybe. But I have I definitely
at 1 in the morning.
Vibe. What?
At 1 in the morning, you might have a junkie vibe.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Someone like me. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I can't just walk around like I'm a lawyer. They're like, that junkie is insane. I remember I was trying to think. It was one time I was in New York and we tried to buy Coke on the street and we ended up buying crack. And I just remember looking at it going, we did not clarify exactly what we needed. And
tomato, potato.
Yeah. Well, you know what we did? We tried to snort it.
Oh, what a waste of money. What a waste of money.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but we tried. We didn't know any better. We were like, maybe we can chop it up finely enough. And no, you can't. You cannot at all. You can't really complain though. You can't really complain if you go get drugs from somebody and you don't get what you wanted. You can't complain because it's like can't be like officer. Yeah, I'd like to file a complaint against my drug dealer. He ripped me off. What's my name? I don't think my name's. I just want to let you know.
I want to put in a grievance for getting the wrong narcotic.
Yeah, that's right. I'd like to give an anonymous tip, maybe. I saw something. I'd like to say something, please. I gotta wrap up. Let me tell you. I moved from New York. When I moved to New York, I moved to LA, which I like. I like out here. I like it out here. It's very nice, relaxed. Everybody's stoned. No one's ambitious. I feel right at home. It really is. Yeah. Everyone's like, "Come on, man." That's pretty much everyone out here. But you know what's weird? What it is important out here that was never really a thing when I was in New York is immigration. Like that's like a weighty topic that's actually like talked about, and it's odd, and people are really angry about it. Like I don't know how New York is now, because I've been gone too long, but like out here it's heavy. Do people talk about that? Like, does anyone care out there about illegal immigration? Does anyone talk about that?
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
What do you feel about? How do you feel about illegal immigration?
Well, being a Puerto Rican, I don't kind of worry because I'm a citizen, but I think everybody deserves a chance.
You know, I like that. I agree as well. I feel very similar. I think that America should be like a base. You know, like when you play tag, and if you get here to the base, you're safe. You get to stay. I have no problem with making it hard to get here. Like you could build a wall. Sure.
Well, they have laws.
Pit.
They have laws behind it. They got a law called the wet feet law.
What's the wet feet
law? Wet feet law. It's people that's coming over on the boats and rafts and inner tubes or whatever. And basically, once your feet are on land, you're permitted to stay.
I like that. I think that's a great idea. I like anything like that. I do. What was that?
I'm sorry about that. If you caught on water, though, they could send you right back to get executed.
Like, get back in the water there. See you later.
Yeah, go ahead. Stay in the water. Go back to your country and get executed.
I believe it's also known as catch and release.
Catch and release. Well, that's not cool to treat you like a fish. Like we got one. He's big too. It's a big old. Throw him back in. I got enough.
And he's packed with coke.
Dude, that would be wonderful. I think that would be how people would want you to stay. If you're illegal, but you come here with some cocaine, it's like, hey, yeah, all right, you know,
That's
man,
a get.
come on,
That's
come
a
on,
get. A get in free pass.
that should be, you know, then you go straight to jail, unfortunately. But still, it should be
Yeah,
like a
right.
welcome here. Until you get there, we're gonna be very happy you're here. I was thinking about it, and my actual belief is that I'm not against illegal immigration at all. I am, however, against legal immigration. I've thought about this. Like, I think that if all you do to get into America is fill out some paperwork and wait, it's not enough. I like people who are swimming, biking, sailing, running, jumping. Yeah, they want to be here. Like, I mean, I am lazy. We're all fat in America. I think if you want to be here, get some athletes, get some ninjas in here. We're all wearing masks. Let's be more ninja-like. But here's the thing, right? So I'm super white. I accept that. It's fine. But sometimes I have people who are racists talk to me about things, and like they think I'm supposed to agree with them, which bothers me. And they're always like, "Come on, man." And my friend said the most racist thing I ever heard, and it goes about immigration. And I kind of was like, we can't be friends anymore. But I like to talk about it because it's funny to me. What he said was, Matt, I lost my job to an illegal immigrant. And I was like, no, you didn't. He's like, yes, I did. And I go,
No, you didn't.
No,
You
didn't.
lost
First
to
of all,
being lazy.
yeah, there's no such thing as stealing a job. That's what he said. Some illegal immigrants stole my. Have you ever heard of someone stealing a job? Have you ever? Has anyone ever been outside and robbed at gunpoint for their employment? No. No one takes what you do for a living. They take your money. You know, that's what they do.
What is he, a gardener? What is he, a gardener?
Yeah. No, he sold oranges on the side of a highway, actually. So I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know exactly. He had roses for ladies.
And he took someone's job?
Yeah, no, that's what he said. I told him that. I said, I think you were fired, dude. And he's like, I don't think so. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure you were. And he's like, no. And I was like, didn't you not show up for 3 days? And he goes, that's because I was on meth. And I was like, yes, exactly. That day. And I always thought that was funny because it's like, it's also kind of selfish. I always thought, like, think of it this way. This is how I really feel about it. Like, if you had a job and sort of some miracle, some dude stole it from you after he came to this country, like not knowing the language, not having a driver's license, birth certificate, social security number, tax ID, anything. And he gets your job. That's a good. He was probably pretty good at your job.
Very good. Very good.
Like nobody brings you to a country just to do it half-assed.
Yeah, he deserves it. Nobody comes to this country to sell oranges on the side of the road. He was just good at it.
Yeah, and that's the starting point. By the way, that stuff's rough because it's like, have you noticed that everyone who's super successful makes it on their own? I've noticed that, and that bothers me because like, I don't have enough struggle in my life. But like everyone who's like starting at the bottom, like they're gonna beat me. All right. Oh yeah. So. Oh, there I can see people now. This is great. Now I'm seeing sport. Never mind.
Thank you, baby. This is cool, baby.
I wanted to thank you all for being here. Let's see if I was going to close out with something. I know. What's your biggest fear?
Fear?
Fear. The biggest fear.
Oh, fear? I guess drowning.
Dude, that's a good one. That's a bad. Yeah. Well, I didn't even think about
anything
that one.
that's painful.
Well,
Somebody with COVID is coughing into my face.
That used to be my biggest fear, but then once I got vaccinated, I was fine with that. But that's still, I don't know. I would rather drowning scary as hell. Maybe a shark.
Yeah.
Shark would be scary.
Something natural.
Sinking in the bottom of the ocean.
Hey, how about a bad batch of Coke?
Yeah.
That's fear.
Well, you might. That's a heart attack. My biggest fear is worse than all yours. Your guys' fears are okay, but like that's not that bad. My biggest fear is flying. Flying is the scariest thing in the world.
No, but if you think about it, it's not flying; it's falling.
Exactly. It's exactly. But also, it's not even the falling, which is bad. It's just the amount of time. The amount of time you're gonna die. Like, have you thought about that? Like,
because you actually die of boredom on your way down.
That is hilarious. I think you would find something to occupy your time. Like, oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the scenery is beautiful. Uh-oh.
When the Godzilla's going to be King Kong.
You think King Kong? Oh, yeah.
Godzilla's going to be King Kong or vice versa.
I just wish they had. Do you know what the worst thing, by the way, is about the flying? It's they got nothing for you. Have you know that there's nothing they can do? Like that's I think the biggest fear is the powerlessness. It's the idea that there's nothing you can do when you're Nothing. You're not
Here in
gonna.
California, they have earthquakes.
No, they don't. No, they do not.
No, all right.
No, they do not. Do not say that. That's,
Now,
yeah, no. It is kind of scary to know that at any moment I could, no matter what, I could just be eaten by the earth. That is something terrible. But you know, it hasn't happened yet, and earthquakes aren't as scary as people try to tell you that they are. They're not really that bad. I mean, like, yeah, you'll shit your pants. You will shit yourself. Like that'll happen. But once that's over, it's not terribly too scary. Have you ever seen the ground move like water?
Yeah.
You have? Yeah. Well, that's
water.
No, but
water
the ground,
moving?
just like the solid dirt, just move like it's water.
Oh no, like a mudslide.
Yeah, no, neither have I. I hear that people say that's a scary thing about with earthquakes. Oh,
Yeah, that looks horrendous.
yeah, when I fall off the bed, it happens to me.
That the mudslides, that's no good. Except mudslides, however, are delicious. That's a very weird thing. It's like the terrible way to die, delicious
Great
drink to
drink.
have after.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I've never done a drug called mudslide. By the way, have you noticed there's no new drugs? Shouldn't there be a new drug by now? Like nothing. There's nothing new. The newest drug is like from the 80s. I want something new that does something awesome, like makes me confident or tall.
Well, they have
Makes me fly.
They have that new fake weed. Spice.
Salvia or spice?
Yeah, salvia, spice,
have
K2.
you ever smoked that? Like who's smoking weed?
I tried it once.
Yeah.
I tried it once. It don't really do nothing for me, but I seen people going nuts.
I think they're faking it.
They're just like, oh. No, I've seen people go crazy from salvia. Yes. Yes.
Oh. Well.
My friend thought the earth was splitting in two and he was holding it together. He was like on all fours on the ground, holding it together.
That's just anxiety. That's not really a bad thing. Just, oh, my world's ending. Yeah. Congratulations.
What you gotta remember is that people are paying to feel this way deliberately.
I know.
I know. It's insane.
Well,
is it good though? Maybe there's a. I had fun.
Oh, so you did it?
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't do that. I don't know.
I've done every drug you can name.
You know what that is, right?
What, salvia?
Yeah, all that is potpourri.
Really?
I swear
No,
to
it's
God.
not. That's not true.
Listen, I promise you. Look at every bag of K2. It's potpourri.
Oh, I don't even know. I just remember.
My sister. Listen,
I actually never even saw what it looked like.
Yes, my sister. I promise you. You look at every bag. They might have Bin Laden on it. They may have funny jokes, little characters. If you read the ingredients, it's potpourri.
That's hilarious.
That's
well, in that case, I'm going to go to my bathroom today and I'm going to go smoke myself high.
Who has potpourri anymore under the age of 70?
Yeah, right?
This is the question. Between a scary movie and hallucinating, which one would you choose?
Probably hallucinating.
Yes, thank you.
I wanted to hallucinate. It's such a disappointment. Like, I always thought hallucinating was going to be this thing where like you would see like cool sight. It's just things wiggle. You think, oh look, that thing now looks like a person. You just haven't taken enough. Have you seen things? Yeah, like if you eat enough acid or mushrooms. Yes.
Dosage.
Ass.
Couple pink elephants. Huh?
Pink elephants. That sounds like ecstasy.
That was fun.
Hold on a second. I'm getting feedback.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Okay, cool. Sorry. The host was here, and she had their speakers on, and we could hear each other. The feedback. I know. I just wanted to think through something, but I couldn't. I lost it. I'm stoned. You got to forgive me, everybody. I'm stoned. That's just how it is. Just heroin. Smack.
Hey, can I say one thing? Me personally, I'm 40 years old, right? You know, back then, you know, when I was young, you get a bag of smoke. It's right, a regular cess or skunk. Now, what's up with all these weird names? Cookies, orange sherbet, milk and cereal,
Blue Dream.
Yeah, moon rocks and all this.
Now, is weed legal out there in New York? No, right?
Not yet.
See, so that's once it gets legal, like it's legal out here. Weed does all these different things. That like you remember like it used to be when I was younger and I was in New York. It was like there was the weed that made you sleepy, and then the weed that made you giggle, and then maybe if you're lucky, the weed that gave you anxiety. But those are two strains. There's sativa and indica, and all those goofy names give a little bit different effects. You know, like a little like I smoke Blue Dream because Blue Dream makes you happy and it makes you creative. And there's another one called Marijuana, which is indica, and people take that because they're too much of a pussy to actually do hard drugs. But
What?
Marijuana.
Hydro is the good stuff. Hydro
is good. Hydro is good. It's expensive though.
If it's grown on the water, you know it's good.
Yeah, right. I want to grow some myself. I mean, like I was asking my girlfriend, like we should grow a plant, and she was like, I don't want to. I was like, it can't be that hard to grow weed. I mean, it's weed, right? It's a weed, but it's
not hard. Like we have like a ton at the top of our rooftop, just sitting there. My uncle just sits there and plants them. Like, you don't even smoke. What's the problem? What's this for? I'm like, we have.
That may not be marijuana. Maybe actual weeds.
That'd be hilarious. I once had a kid in my neighborhood actually thought smoking weed was weeds, and he took a bunch of weeds and put it in a bag, tried to sell it. I swear to God, people were just like, "You're an idiot. You're the biggest idiot we've ever met." He's like, He also took the chain out of his toilet for his wallet. I remember.
Lucky he didn't get fucking killed.
I just said that, like, I think, like, everyone who starts smoking for the first time, like, starts smoking paper instead of smokes weed.
Dude, I didn't know how to inhale for the first. In the beginning, I would just put it into my mouth, and I was like, I don't know. But you know what? I'll tell you one thing. It'll be nice when weed's legal out there, and it will happen eventually. You'll a whole new world appears of ointments, and weird candies, and shit that's like you've never had before, which is so awesome. But until then, I guess it's still legal. I forgot it was illegal though. I went home to Orlando, and it's so weird for weed to be illegal. Like, cause like I got there, but they don't have any weed, and they all look at me like I was like, does anyone have a child they may touch? Anyone anything? And it's just there's such fear there. Like this one guy had weed. I took a pipe out, and he was like, dude, what are you doing? I was like, I'm smoking. He's like, dude, you're in public. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot. How embarrassing must that be? If I went to jail for possession of weed, actually, you know, I'd be happy because it would make me cool finally. Like that's what I miss. The one thing I miss about weed is when it was illegal, I was cool. I could smoke a joint. People are like, oh, cool. You got weed? I'm like, yeah, awesome. You're cool. All right, great. Now, nothing. I get nothing. There's no respect from that. It's just everyone's got weed. It was like cigarettes. The thing I miss of all the drugs I ever did were cigarettes. Cigarettes.
Like, you know, like liquor is illegal now. It's kind of exciting to like hide and smoke in a corner. Like, and then you go see the police pop up. You're gonna take off high as hell.
Okay, yeah. I'm a sprinter. But I miss cigarettes, man, because cigarettes did the one thing that everything else promised. Cigarettes made you cool as hell when you had them. Like if you had a cigarette, you were cool.
And don't forget the yellow teeth.
Yeah, well, brush your teeth, you're fine. But I always thought it this way. Like this is the thing. People would argue with that, and I would always tell people, if you don't think the cigarette smoking makes you cool, I can prove it. Go to a bar where you don't know anybody, and watch how many people come up to you and talk to you. No one's going to talk to you. If you're a dude, they'll leave you alone. Go outside that same bar with a pack of cigarettes and just pull a cigarette out and watch how you get like 35 new friends.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, don't ever do it around it. Have you ever pulled a cigarette out? Any smokers? Anyone pull a cigarette out in front of like a kid? Like, parents lose their mind if you pull a cigarette out. They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I just have a cigarette here." Like around my child, I'm like, "It's not my dick. It's just a cigarette." Are you gonna pay for my child's chemotherapy? And I'm like, no, I am not, because he did not pay for my pack of cigarettes. And I figure if he went in half, totally going to have. But otherwise, he can mooch though. I'll give him one. That's totally fine. But
the question to ask is, why are you taking your child to a bar?
That is true. And why was that child beating me in pool? That's
There's bars in New York where you could take your kids.
Are there really?
They are.
Yeah. Jimmy's son.
If your kid's old enough, you can take anyone to anyone.
Yeah.
Like
what, Jimmy Bronx Cafe?
No. It's in Manhattan. I forgot what it's called. Brother Jimmy's.
Oh, I know Brother Jimmy's. That's in Turtle Bay, that area.
Yeah, but there's one in Manhattan. People take their kids in there.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. There's a place Brother Jimmy's is next to I think it's Brother Jimmy's the barbecue place, or Brother Jimmy's the one that's the sports bar next to Turtle Bay. That's what I'm thinking of on Gramercy.
It's like a sports bar, has like games and everything, but it's a family restaurant too.
Yeah, I used to DJ at that's part of the McFadden family, like McFadden's, Calico Jacks. There's like one bar organization that owns all the bars in New York. I used to DJ for them, so that was a lot of fun out there. I remember that place. Well, I don't remember that place, but I know you're talking about. So you could take kids there, huh? But can you pick them up? Can you flirt with the kids? Can you meet the kids?
Well, that's called pedophilia.
Well, if they're in a bar buying my drinks for me, I mean, I don't want to say it's you know.
I think that's why like most of the kids I think that's why probably because I'm a hook when I was young, I think that I was a hooker because like I used to go out and then I see a pole with my friends. We were like dancing on that. We were young, hella young, and then we walk out looking hot. And
that's the whole story. That's the whole story. The whole story was I used to go to these places where I would dance and look hot. All right. I'm the same way. I used to be quite the go-go dancer. You'd be surprised. I could bounce like my ass was made out of rubber. But those are in the past. Now I went from dancing at clubs to then DJing, and you can't go back from DJing to dancing again. There's just some kind of, I don't know. It's like weird, but it's like I feel like I'm with the regular people. So I have to step off in the DJ booth. Anyway, that's just a little side note about me, I guess. So, actually, I think that's should I close strong? I'll close strong with something here. I'll close strong.
All right.
Here we
Close
go.
strong, William Wallace.
It's too much pressure already. So I've been thinking a lot. I'm getting older. It's my birthday. I'm 42. I'm not a young man. I'm not an old man. I'm right there in the middle, right? And it's I've been thinking about like what is the thing that has most affected me in my life? What's the best thing ever?
Your red hair.
Do I think? Well, yeah, that's good. But I would say, do you know what improved my life the most was technology, but specifically the GPS. My life changed with that device because I have no sense of direction, like at all. Like I used to get lost every day. It was a nightmare. But there was something about when that device got invented. It's that whole boop, recalculating.
Now I can remember what I heard about you.
That's
rerouting.
They should just say what it really is. Forgiveness. Because it's like you can't get lost. And if you do, it just goes, don't worry, I'll get you there again. It's like you'll be safe. Like, how come we never invented another GPS like for life? Wouldn't that have been nice? Like they have the technology, just you plug in where you want to go and it tells you how to get there somehow safely without any worry. When you screw up, it then recalculates to get you to where you want to go. Like
they used to call them maps.
Well, you can't put in Google Maps success and then see what it goes like. Boop, go to college for 4 years. Like, all right, yeah. Boop, recalculating. That would be something else.
Meth lab.
Yeah. Meth lab. That's hilarious. Gonna be boop, meth lab, boop, start selling meth. Like, all right. So you've arrived. Thank you, GPS for life. All right, guys, I had so much fun. I'm gonna bring your host back to clear out the show. Thank you guys, everybody. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks.
Yay, that was awesome. That was so funny. Oh my God, you guys, we made it. Woo!
Woo!
Yeah. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. This is fantastic. And I can't wait until we can do this in person. If we came out there, would you guys come see us?
Yeah, why not?
Yay, yeah, why not, right? Cool.
Yes,
Well,
that's
thank
right.
you so much,
Wait,
everyone. Have a fantastic evening and take care. Be safe. Bye-bye.
All right, thank-